Well, I've gone ahead and started to disassemble the tent, but I thought before I do that I ought to make a little mini video to show you what it really looks like. And its present state, we've taken a few things down already. The tent footprint is basically about 11.5 by 11.5. This is a 6-man tent, a 6-person tent. In our camping days, we camped here with 4 adults and 2 kids, and sometimes 2 adults and 2 kids. It's plenty spacious for that, by goodness. And we would have a queen size and 2 single-size air mattresses in here. You can see it's clean, pristine. It's held together by an exterior frame of 4 poles, and they all converge at the top. There's a big cast aluminum cross member up there that they all plug into. All the poles have got bungee cords down the center of them, so they stay fully together. You're never losing pieces, or they're not coming apart. And as you erect the tent, you get the centers all put together, and then at the bottom, the poles of each one, maybe a little difficult to see here, but there is a pin at the end of a ring that's attached to the tent. You stick that into the bottom of the pole, and voila, it's erected. Do that 4 times over and the work is done. It usually takes us somewhere about, I would say, about 15 minutes to go from a packed up tent to a fully erect tent. Now you can see the windows are big. They're about 4.5, 5 feet across, 3.5 feet tall. Triangular windows. There's on all 3 sides, plus there's this additional window in the door section. We're going to come around to the door section of the front, and you can't quite see the door yet because of the big awning or roof that extends out over the front of the tent. I'm going to raise this up a little bit so you can get a feeling for what's here. And it covers the entire front of the tent, and it's about 7 feet from the tent out to the tip of the awning. And that gives you a place where you can go in under cover, take your shoes off, get rid of the muddy stuff before you go ahead and enter into the tent itself. If you take a look here, we'll show you that the grommets here are in good condition. This exterior fabric of the tent has been exposed to the elements, and it's in quite pristine condition. The seams have been seam sealed to weather or waterproof them. And in case we haven't mentioned it, this is a Eureka tent. And we'll take a peek at this is the door, the inside door. We have the zipper across the bottom and up the side, and I've got them already open, so we can go ahead and enter in and take a look what it looks like on the inside. I think the first thing you notice, it's a very bright tent, and we're looking at the wall opposite the door, looking to the left, and then looking to the right from the front. As we look up at the ceiling, we can see that it's again light and bright. There's a flap for air ventilation up on the top, and we have a cable and hook mechanism, so if you want to hang a light or something from the ceiling, you can. And the windows all zip open. There's 2 zippers on each window, and then at the bottom of each window you can see there's a cord down here that you can use to tie up the window as you roll it across the bottom. The zippers work absolutely perfectly. They zip up and down, or down and up, either way. This is looking at the front door. I'm going to close the zipper to the front door in just a second. You can see what that looks like. Again, the quality here is quite remarkable. And we've taken good care of the tent in our use. And again, the door has its own window that you can zip open. So while you're in this tent, you can get ventilation from all 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, and in back of me, plus the ceiling. So it's not a hot, stuffy tent at all. And it is excessively roomy. If you see down in each, along the front door wall, there's a little netted pocket, one here, and the one on the opposite side of the door for you to store some stuff, whatever it may be. And the height of that wall from the floor to that corner up there is right at about 6.5 feet. I'm 5'10", and it's about 5 to 7 inches over my head. And then as you stand in the center, that gives you another 18 inches to the very peak here. So there's no coming in the tent and stooping down and bending over. You can standing here fully erect and be very comfortable. It is a large tent. The floor is in great shape. We've taken great care not to drag a lot of dirt in here over its use. We've come in mostly in stocking feet. So occasionally the kids, when they were young, they'd get their dirty little feet in here, but we've done our very best to keep it cleaned out and maintain the integrity of the floor and the walls as best we could. It's been in storage for a little bit, and we've gotten out, used it a little bit, and now it's time for it to find a new home because we're out of the camping business. The grandkids have moved on, and this tent is looking for a new home, perhaps at your house. So if you will, just pick up your phone. The easiest way to contact us is over the phone, 919-423-2556, 919-423-2556, and you can have this beautiful Eureka tent at your house in a matter of minutes. Thank you.